everyone, it's Miss Rachel with Healthy Child, the program through the Office of Child Development at the University of Pittsburgh. And today for our story, I'm going to be reading Frederick by Lionni. Frederick. That looks like a nice, calm place to be, doesn't it? It's grassy and green. All along the meadow, where the cows grazed and the horses ran, there was an old stone wall. Look at that stone wall, built tall and strong. In that wall, not far from the barn and the granary, a chatty family of field mice had their home. So these field mice all made their home in that tall, strong stone wall. Look at them working together. Let's see. But the farmers had moved away. The barn was abandoned and the granary stood empty. And since winter was not far off, the little mice began to gather corn and nuts and wheat and straw. They all worked day and night, all except Frederick. Can you find Frederick? The one who isn't picking up wheat or corn or nuts? There he is. Look at those big corn on the cobs. Frederick, why don't you work? They asked. I do work, Frederick said. I gather sun rays for the cold, dark winter days. Do you see him? Sitting quietly with his eyes closed? He's gathering up the warmth from the sun because the cold winter days are coming up soon. What do you think his family thought about that? Does it look like Frederick is still helping? Let's find out. And when they saw Frederick sitting there, staring at the meadow, they said, "And now, Frederick?" "I gather colors," answered Frederick simply, "for winter is gray." So he's looking out at the meadow. Do you see different colors? I see some flowers at the bottom of the page that are different colors. And he is gathering them all up for the gray winter days ahead. What do you think he's doing now? While all his family gathers grain and food? Let's see. And once Frederick seemed half asleep. "Are you dreaming, Frederick?" they asked. But Frederick said, "Oh no, I am gathering words, and will run out of those things to say in the dark, long winter days." He's thinking and gathering words, so they have things to talk about during the winter days ahead. What's happening? It looks like the snow is starting to come down. The winter days came, and when the first snow fell, the 5 little field mice took to their hideout in the stones. Look at them. They're running to their home, hiding out in the stone wall to stay warm in the cold. That's their home where they gathered all of those nuts and wheat and grains. In the beginning, there was lots to eat, and the mice told stories of foolish foxes and silly cats. They were a happy family. Oh no, what happened? Where did all of the food go? Do they look happy, upset, maybe sad? But little by little they had nibbled up most of the nuts and the berries. The straw was gone, and the corn was only a memory. It was cold in the wall, and no one felt like chatting. Oh no, I think they were feeling a little sad. What do we think's gonna happen? Then they remembered what Frederick had said about sun rays and colors and words. Remember when they were all gathering the grains and the nuts and the berries, and Frederick said that he was gathering sun and colors and words? What about your supplies, Frederick? They asked. Let's see. What does it look like Frederick is sharing with all of his family? Let's see. Close your eyes, said Frederick as he climbed on a big stone. Now I send you the rays of the sun. Do you feel how they're golden glow? And as Frederick spoke of the sun, the 4 little mice began to feel warmer. Was it Frederick's voice? Was it magic? They're all warming up as Frederick talked about the rays of the sun. They seem cozy now, don't they? Now what is Frederick sharing with them? What do you see? And how about the colors, Frederick? They asked anxiously. Close your eyes again, Frederick said. And when he told them of the blue periwinkles, the red poppies and the yellow wheat, and the green leaves of the berry bush, they saw the colors as clearly as if they had been painted in their minds. Wow. I wonder what he's going to share with them next. Do we remember what the next thing was that Frederick gathered? And the words, Frederick. Frederick cleared his throat, waited a moment, and then, as if from a stage, he said, Who scatters snowflakes? Who melts the ice? Who spoils the weather? Who makes it nice? Who grows the 4-leaf clovers in June? Who dims the daylight? Who lights the moon? 4 little field mice who live in the sky. 4 little field mice like you and I. One is the springtime who turns on the showers. Then comes the summer who paints in the flowers. The fall mouse is next with walnuts and wheat, and winter is last with little cold feet. Aren't we lucky the seasons are 4? Think of a year with 1 less or 1 more. When Frederick had finished that lovely poem, they all applauded. But Frederick, they said, you are a poet. He told them that beautiful poem about all the seasons, and they were so happy to hear that story. Oh my goodness. Frederick blushed, took a bow, and shyly said, I know it. Does he look happy? I think he does. He's blushing, and he is so thankful that all of his family loved that poem. The end. There he is on his rock. So sometimes when we're working hard, it might look a little different than other people working. But we all know that we are collecting great things too, just like Frederick collected words and colors. And right? He collected all those things, and then he gave them to his family when they needed it most. So when we all try our hardest and do what we can best, we can help ourselves and our family. Thanks so much, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the story. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.